Let's spend the next couple minutes exploring where consciousness ends. So let's sit on the couch, put in our earbuds, put down our phone, and let's look out the window at something where our attention naturally lands. Let's begin by noticing what it's like to be aware, conscious, right now. And let's compare that possibly uninteresting question to something else. What was it like to be you in the year 1903? You might reply, I didn't exist in 1903. And that's the point. You're here right now. You were not there then. As you become aware of everything, the entire visual scene, sounds, sensations, let me pose the question, where does awareness or consciousness end? Although well hidden by the brain, in fact, everything there is to be noticed right now is a recreated simulation in the wetware of the brain. Is there a findable subject where everything else is outside of consciousness? Does the presented information, and therefore consciousness, stop inside the head? Does consciousness stop on this side of a piece of furniture seen in the room? Does the presented information in your brain stop prior to the object in the focused area of the visual field? Or is that object also included in consciousness? Is the entire visual field included in consciousness? Are the sensations of the face or back included in consciousness? Or is there a line noticed outside of consciousness? Is there something noticed that is somehow an outsider? Are sounds included or excluded from consciousness? Are they somehow over there, or are they part of awareness too? Is my voice part of consciousness, or would it be excluded? Have thoughts that have arisen in the last couple minutes been more a part of consciousness? Are they more you? Or have they just been equally a part of experience? Where is the line drawn where something is definitely not part of the conscious experience right now? or as experienced, is every single thing mentioned, all equally a part of what is being coherently presented in the wetware of the brain. Let me try and add something to the conscious landscape. Think of a Disney princess, anyone. Which one arose in consciousness? Where did it come from? Were there different probable outcomes to the question? Would you agree that the thought or answer was definitely not part of the conscious landscape prior to the question arising? And definitely part of the conscious landscape when the subsequent answer arose? I don't want to get too much into the weeds from a quantum physics standpoint, but could I suggest a possible correlation with what just happened just a moment ago and Schrodinger's experiment, specifically quantum superposition? There's a bizarre finding in physics that the state of a particle, such as an electron, does not have a definite value in reality until a measurement or a question or an experiment is observed. I can't help but see a direct correlation with consciousness. There are possible outcomes flying under the radar of the conscious landscape, but until the question or experiment is performed, there is not a definite state or answer observed. Sorry for that aside, but I do like the correlation. And now, let's turn attention, that which has been up-preferencing each object in each moment, towards the intuition in the conscious experience of a subject over here. If there is a sense that the whole conscious experience would funnel down to a point, to the location of a subject over here with your name tag on it, let's see if attention can move along in some way, a funneling of the oval visual field to a point on this side of everything that's present and land on a subject. Is anything of interest found in addition to experience? If attention is found to be just bouncing around the conscious experience, enjoy the conscious landscape.